Good morning. So it just occurred to me that I have a lot of new followers and I don't think I've introduced myself to you. First of all, if you're new to my page, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to follow my page. And then number two, I just want to tell you a little bit about who I am and why I created this page. So first of all, my name is Angela, also known as the Native Southerner. Why am I the Native Southerner? Well, that's because I was born and raised in the South. I only lived outside of the South for 2 years. That was when I lived in the great state of Illinois, in Chicago. After 2 winters there, I was like, yeah, no deal. So I decided to relocate back to the South. I currently live in the wonderful state of Alabama, and northern Alabama specifically, with my 15-year-old daughter. We moved here a couple of years ago after the sudden death of my 11-year-old son. He had a history of seizures, and unfortunately, the worst thing that could happen did. He actually suffered a seizure and died in his sleep. And so we had to start all over again and chose to come to Alabama as our place to heal and to be restored. I'm also a functional nutrition counselor. I'm certified to help people use diet and lifestyle changes to improve their health. I am a blogger and most recently a podcaster. I have a podcast called Grief Plus Grace, and it discusses my journey through grief after losing my son. And so I was encouraged to create that platform to help people navigate grief and other horrible experiences that they may go through. And so there are 36 episodes available on the podcast, and you can listen to it on any podcasting platform. And the new season will start in August. I took the summer off because I have been teaching the ladies' Bible class at church, and so writing lessons for that and then writing podcast episodes was a bit too much. And as my daughter says, "Mom, you do too much." I decided to take a break, though I didn't really, because I just replaced writing podcast episodes with writing lessons for the ladies' Bible class. But the point of this video is really not to just spend a bunch of time talking about me, but it is really where I just want to take a moment to encourage you, because people ask me all the time, how have you survived what no parent should ever go through? How do you get up each and every day and go on? And that there's so many ways I could answer that question, but I'm going to try to keep it simple for the sake of this video. The simple answer is God. Unlike some people when they go through tragedies, I ran to Him because I knew there was no way I could survive what was the most awful. To find my 11-year-old son passed away in his bed with my 13-year-old daughter at the time. And I had a lot of people around me to support me, but I had to go to Him. I had to look to Him for my strength and to get through the weeks that followed, the time between his death and his funeral, and the time since then. I had to find a way to go on for not just myself, but for my daughter. She needed to have a mother that could raise her and be there for her. So I chose to dig into God's Word. I chose to put myself in a place where I could spend my days studying and growing in the Word so that I might bring glory and honor to God. And so what I want to do, because this has run a little bit longer than I had planned, is I want to share with you a few scriptures that have helped me navigate this journey. So I'm not going to read them all because then this would run a bit long, but I just want to share them with you because I want them to be an encouragement to you to help you restore your hope and regain your footing, no matter what you might go through in this life. Because we do live in a fallen world and tragedy will strike, but that does not mean that God is not still good and that He doesn't see you and that He doesn't want to bless your life and to walk you through your valley of grief. So, these are just a few scriptures that you can jot down and study them and meditate on them, and I hope that they are an encouragement to you. The first one is 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 3 and 4. Number 2 is Psalm 147, 3. Psalm 46, 1 and 2. And Matthew 5, verse 4. Whether you are a Christian or not, I still encourage you to read the Bible and to meditate on His Word. If you are a Christian, remember, God is our good Father. He loves us. He wants us to be more than okay. He wants us to know that we can have peace that surpasses all understanding and to glorify Him through our suffering. I hope this is an encouragement to you, and I thank you all for being followers, and I will look forward to sharing more with you soon. Bye.